to move around each and every university in Kenya, because a number of our universities are faced with problems, particularly finance. You get them complaining about underfunding, and we are encouraging that they must generate their own revenue, because the exchequer, as it is now, is not going to be able to continue funding more, because in Kenya education takes 25.9%. So we have to find other ways of creating and generating revenue for universities, and they have to look at other revenue streams.
A week later, after taking the oath of office to transform, the Education Cabinet Secretary Ezekiel Machoge seemed to have started its work on a wrong foot, with university students following his procurement on public universities' fees.
What we want to know, what did the CS Ministry of Education mean when he said that the government would not fund universities?
If the state claims it does not have the resources to implement the right to education, then it should seek more guidance from Article 20, Sub-Article 5A and B of the Constitution of Kenya, and not making reckless remarks about withdrawing their funds.
In what have been termed as the worst side by the education shareholders, the Education Cabinet Secretaries has been exonerated of making declaration without involving education stakeholders, and one that will pave way for universities' managers to increase school fees.
Funded as universities. We have fought this thing even from the national, WASU national. We have gone to the press, we have written letters complaining on the government funding private universities, because we know that is one of the things that are actually creating this underfunding of public universities. Now the Honorable Minister comes in to even claim that he wants to withdraw this statement.
The President was campaigning. He signed a charter with members of the university community. And these are the excerpts from that charter. 1, the President committed, and I want you to go to that charter to prove me right or wrong. He promised to increase technical universities from 3 to 8. How would you increase them if you stop funding universities? The President also committed to bridge the gap of funding higher education from the current 80, and he promised to increase it by 45%.
The pronouncement by the cabinet secretaries contradicted the charter signed by the President Uhuru and education stakeholders when promised to increase funding to universities during his presidential campaign. Lino Lunjok reporting for GBS TV.